Time for a combined shades off for Saturday at Monmouth Park. Always good to walk the track and always good to have hoses in the background when you shoot a segment. In race number 1, number 5, Take Charge Again, debuts for a barn better than his recent percentages with first-time starters and has a speedy pedigree on both sides while also getting Paco Lopez. In race 2, number 2, Nice Surprise, was pace and trip compromise in his local debut. He might have to run down a loose pace setter here, but the added distance will help. The early daily double play is the 5-6 with the 2. In race 10, the Tail of the Cat Stakes, number 3, Gunnison, was hugely biased and pace compromised 2 back in a strong and deep field at Keeneland, and then showed a much improved turn of foot beating an older subsequent winner at Laurel. He should get pace here if the race stays together. There were a couple of scratches, but there's still plenty of speed on board. Number 5, One Fast Ride, puts blinkers on in an effort to find his style. Number 7, Strike Me Down, one of those speeds, keeps moving forward and has won the beat second time, Lasix. In race 11, number 5, Exotic Appeal, was wide behind Soft Fractions while also racing against an overwhelming double bias behind a 1-to-10 odds New York drop-down winner. She faces no such rival here and should be better set up. Number 2, Don't Tell Vanessa, is a rested drop-down with steady drills. In race 12, number 8, Prospective Bell, made a very good middle move going 2 turns at Tampa Bay while very wide and against the grain of the course in her turf debut. The cutback and jockey change should agree with her. Number 2, Lady Alita, debuts for a shrewd barn with a good grass pedigree. Number 5, Tuppence, drops to where she fits. Last Sunday, the Monmouth Dirt was harrowed and drying out. Off-the-pace horses had a big edge, perhaps due to wind speed and direction, and outside paths were dominant. It's hot and humid today, no wind whatsoever, unfortunately. The track, it did rain a lot last night. The track, as you might have just seen, is harrowed or raked right now. It is drying out. There's moisture underneath. It will get crusty on top, though. The heat has an unusual condition. A drying out track has a feel on top and then a feel deeper down. Some horses like it, some horses don't. On turf today, the rails are out at 24 feet on a course that's only been used twice so far this season. 5 grass races today, however. Though on opening day at 24 feet, the first time the course was used, off-the-pace ralliers did well in 2-turn grass routes, and surprisingly, wide all-the-way movers did too. Closers had an edge early last season in 1-turn long sprints at 24 feet, which the rails are today. Closers had the edge in turf sprints early last season at 24. Angle horses for consideration underneath, at least today, include Runswell Fresh, number 3, Mr. McFrosty in race 2, showed multiple gears in a lone previous start, number 3, Glam, and had an impossible trip in her debut, number 1, City Success in race 3. Takes a very superficial class rise, number 2, Cheddar Chubb in race 4. Takes a big drop off for Anita Lance, number 7, Royal Cashmere. From a crafty turf barn, number 4, Enchanted Ball in race 5. Much room to improve on his 2-year-old form, number 3, Candyman Can Do in race 6. Cycling back and returning to her best surface, third off the claim, number 6, Casey's Proud Kitten in race 7. Second off a layoff, second time blinkers, basement drop down, number 6, Tail of the Blade. From a live shipping barn, number 4, Catapult Jack. And working well for a dangerous layoff outfit, number 10, 4 Days Dream, all 3 of those in race 8. Strong finishing third off a layoff, number 2, Postino Secret. And a well-weighted 3-year-old, number 5, Getaway Vow in race 9. Repeatedly played by Tough Trips on grass, number 4, Gatto Guapo in race 10. Back with State Breds, number 4, Kelly's Little Secret in race 11. And Speedy, bred for turf, number 4, Kogi in race 12.